I should be live right now. We get to try to breeze through this quickly, because I just want to get it over and done with. Hopefully there's no echo. Last time I did this, it was apparently an echo somewhere. Anyways. Let me put that on. And then make sure that's muted. Alright. Let's get on with this. So, weeklies. What is it? Didn't collect my money yet. Need to do the super hard time attack. In terms of this. Oh, I should also do my... I forgot this is the thing. That should be easy for me to clear, hopefully. Dragons, natives, demons, infected enemies, 100 enemies by the weak points, 500 enemies. Could easily do that by doing rainbow. Oh, fuck. Still got a rainbow key. I need to use those. I don't care about the gold keys. I should have a different gunplay for this. Hey there, Scar. Fug. What, you need to do your weeklies too? I don't want to do mine, but I'm like, I don't want to ignore this. Oh. I'll just normal attack. There's no need for me to go nuts with this. But yeah, it's gonna be a chill stream. I just want to get through this and then do some other things. I got like several other things schemed up in the background. Apparently, oh, dark ears. That's interesting to note. At the very least, I can get more team points because of that. So you know, I'm retired on PSO2. Wait, what? You're retired? I don't blame you. Oh shit, you're still alive. I don't know. It's like, maybe I should just not do as much, but then again, it's like a waste if I don't. Especially if all these new emotes are coming out with some of the fashion stuff. I wonder what NGS outfit they decide to revive out of all the things out of the survey. But I don't know about the survey. I don't know how I feel about the outfits they selected in that. Most of the outfits I really want aren't even in that survey for NGS revival. And then I got like several questions in terms of that sort of dealio, but it's like, I'm just waiting until more factual things comes out. Alright, you're done. 1 out of 22. Luckily, I think I did most of my other client orders. What I do need to do with this character, though, is actually turn in some of the stuff for the 50 client order mission. I have been... Oh, wait, shit. I've been super lazy with this. I should have been on point with it. We still got until... Oh, that's until June. Jesus. Alright, I'm not missing out on anything as much with this, but... Damn. The fact that I was able to complete that too is easy peasy. Now, I don't know if I got it for all my other characters, and I don't know what client orders they have right now. Did I actually sell anything? Hold up, I need to check my storage. No, I didn't sell anything. Sad face. That means I gotta decrease prices or do some other things. I actually reached my 1 billion meseta, but that's after like doing a lot of conversions with X cubes. And then selling some of my goodies that's just sitting in my storages. Avalon. Yeah, I'm having fun with RimWorld though. I might actually stream a couple of my playthroughs, especially with Blood Bowl. Oh wait, I need to go back on Zill so I can do those client orders. Yeah, so they already completed that. All I need to do is get my equipment, get out of that, and then swap out. Still using the Atlas weapons, Hold up. Okay, the Balvadil's order isn't up yet. They do have this order though. I wanted the Darkest Suppression as part of the team orders. Yep, my list is even full. Hey look, Darkers! Let me go bully them. Hey look, a bow. I might take that one as well. Just hold on to that one till next time. Alright, I was talking through Blood Bowl Part 2. Need to finish watching the rest. I have like 8 other episodes prepped and ready. What I'm going to be doing is releasing it around midnight and just have that there. It's a fun little thing. I'm not recording everything that I'm doing because some of it's just grindy stuff. Right now, I did bump into a certain issue with one of my save recordings, so I had to backtrack, and I kind of lost a lot of progress that I did from that certain save. So now I got to make backup saves. But I'm having fun with it. I will most likely do a stream in what was it? I'll most likely do a actual live stream over RimWorld. Serenity says, "Oh, just check the Gunblade camo you have. It's literally 1 bill in global." Yeah, it's a rare one. Well, is it rare? Yeah, it's rare. It's a nice looking one too. It's only... What is it? It's only a gun slash, if I remember correctly. But that camo, it was a lucky drop. I was doing solo Saddam and he dropped it, so... If you want to try to get it, you would need to farm that. Hey there, Crow. Crow's like, the classic. Titan True Morph. Morph's original, not... Morph's original T. Hey. You don't know what shirt or color I'm wearing. Well, then again, I'm not showing my face as much. This is very comfy. Thank you very much, Crow. I feel like you get to be the one to like make a Morphsuit Wikipedia and just talk about all the shirts colors that I wear and what day I wear them at. Serenity says also, will you be playing NGS in global or JP? It's gonna be for NGS, it's gonna be in Japan. Most of the stuff that I have is in Japan. And even though I have a global account and I worked on them, micromanaging 2 accounts sucks. I do have a video kind of addressing that and going further into my talk about global PSO2. Especially if you have me as a friend, you'll notice that like I haven't logged on as much. And then Scar is like, oh shit, Crow, you're in right? I'm it's the right. Wait, you're right. It's the signature red t-shirt. Hey. There's nothing wrong wearing the same comfy shirt sometimes, every now and then. But at the same time, it's like, why are you guys pointing that out? It makes me insecure. Makes me all squirmish. I realize this keyboard really is like very poppy-like, because you can always hear the clicking sound that I'm doing. Which I don't mind, but I don't know about some of you guys. When I was doing the Rimworld recordings, it's like you hear it every now and then, and it's like, fuck. Maybe I should have got like a softer keyboard. Like I like this gaming keyboard. It's just that there's a lot of clicking. Be very nice if I did that for Osu. Do 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 do. Bah. It's like what, red cherry keyboard. I will also have to release a video talking about the things that I really wanted to do for PSO2, but since NGS is coming around the corner, it's like, oh, never mind. It's what gave birth to so many of the morph emojis. Oh. You're right. Most of the emojis have me wearing this red shirt anyways. Now, I did sign up for the global NGS, but I don't know if I'm gonna fully commit to trying to do that. And also, by that time, I might be busy as well. I'll address that in a separate video. Right now, I'm just chilling, trying to get through these weeklies. Should have done it, should have done it a bit early. Like yesterday, I was debating about doing it, but I just didn't feel good yesterday. But yeah, it's so hard to like play PSO2 now with like not as many updates. I think the next update we're supposed to get over here should be in reference to Mining Defense 3. That'll be interesting. Another thing is I'm supposed to get my last season stuff as well before I forget like a dummy. What is it? This stuff over here? Yeah, I had to collect this stuff still. But yeah, most likely I'll be playing some other games, which is why I released that poll asking like what games you want to see. Valheim's gonna be the one that I'm gonna set up and try to do first. And then I'll be going back to several other ones. The XCOM one, I'm in deep doo-doo with that one. Don't know if we can pull through on that one. Shit hit the fan. Oh god, once I was watching one of your streams while I was laying on my bed, the click click made me sleepy. Best ASMR ever. Glad that you like it. Crow's like, he's been hiding his face lately, hiding his excitement of listening to, oh god, blues music. Blue kind of redeemed themselves with the last one that they did, but the first two, yeah, I don't know. 13 says, Hail. I think that's Hail? Hey there, how you doing? But yeah, I'm just here trying to get through this. Apparently, what is it? I'm just here to get my monies and then get out. The Barbados order should be kicking in, I don't know, sometime this week. Unless it was yesterday, and I missed it. Oi, why didn't you equip my sword? There's like so many things that I wanted to work on, but it's just that I don't have that drive anymore, especially since there's not gonna be as many updates from here on out. And I kind of did a lot of the things I wanted to do, except 2 things I still need to complete. Alright, I already turned that in. Let's just get into it. I'm actually pretty sleepy right now. So I was doing the drum live stream, and that one I might do a bit more of. It's just that I'm debating about how exactly am I gonna do it. Do I want to put music in the background, or do I just let you guys hear me just go all out and just play on the drums? Alright, see you, Serenity. Thanks for stopping by. I wasn't gonna stream it because I was like, this is weeklies, but I was like, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I might as well do it. I still need to play Killing Floor with the mates as well. I don't know if I plan to stream that one. There's a lot of games that I want to do. There's Killing Floor, there's EDF. I have been, we have been playing that. Well, haven't played it recently because I just been like going to bed early and stuff. Trying to fix my sleep schedule. Tomorrow you might see a different stream other than PSO2 unless I want to get my weeklies out of the way. Oh wait, I just realized I was doing that one move. Wait, what knocked me down? But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the NGS outfits that they placed. There's only a couple male and female outfits that I wanted to see a redo of. Also, I heard that Global finally added the X-Cube exchange shop for the 13-star units. That's a plus. They should have done that upon the release of Kratos. So what are you all up to while I'm doing this? Also, I should be playing Genshin as well, but my mood to play Genshin has like slowly diminished as well. I just been obsessed with RimWorld because I'm doing so many crimes on RimWorld. I like playing it. The big thing is I like playing as an evil being, evil something, but at the same time sometimes it's not beneficial. And some games that I played is like, oh yeah, be along with other evil people, or like the game doesn't really have the option to go down a dark path. I like it when it gives you a choice, and when you can be evil, you can literally be evil. With RimWorld, it's like you can be nice or evil. With Star Wars, you can obviously go good or evil. But like a lot of the games that kind of have that potential, they don't really do that. And then sometimes they don't do it well if they do have some of those options. It's like, if you're gonna make me sound like a douchebag, I hope there's like an evil route that I can do and act and just do whatever. I like those sort of awards. Genshin maintenance, Zhongli banner rerun in Yunafi new character. Well, the problem that I got with that banner, I might pull on that one, but at the same time it's like, well, it's also gonna see if I'm gonna confirm that I'm a husbando magnet. But the thing is, I already have a Max Constellation Noelle, and I don't want dupes of her. That's the big one that I'm kind of concerned about. Everyone else I don't have, and knowing RNG, especially with Genshin, it's like there's a chance that it might screw me over, but I don't know. Could see if I can just YOLO and see if I can get Daddy's Zhongli. That'll be interesting if I do get it. Then that confirms the fact that I'm a husbando magnet. Especially how I got like torqued twice. When I wasn't even trying to get him twice. It was like, come on, game. Having him once was okay, but it was like, I didn't need a second one. I haven't built him yet. I'm still building up on a couple of my characters. I'm stocking up and trying to... Most likely, I'm going to spoil Hu Tao so I can get her to level 90. But yeah, I should get back into Hunkai as well. Oh yeah, I'm mad about what happened. And the one video that I was supposed to react to, because I was a bit late on it, they took that fucking video down. I'm annoyed with that too. It's like I should have done it upon the moment, but no, I was kind of hyper focused on some of the stuff over here. And the fact that those... I don't know what to fucking say. There's like so many things I want to say, but at the same time it's gonna make enemies, and it's like, do I really want them? Not really. The thing that's around that situation is dumb. It's utterly dumb in my books. But it is what it is. Hey there, Derek. Big spoiler. What's the spoiler? Did I say something spoiler-like? I don't think I did say a spoiler. Did I say a spoiler? I don't remember saying a spoiler. Hopefully I didn't. All I was talking about was Genshin, the banner, Hunkai, and the stupid thing that's going on, the incident that's going on. Which I find dumb, but that's just my opinion. Or are you talking about what Scar said? I mean, they did release a trailer showing the 1.5 stuff. I bet you, Scar, you're going for that blue hair, light blue teal hair chick. Looks like she's also a Claymore user. Looks like, she reminds me of Noelle. I spoil Noelle greatly. But I still need to get, like, the sword that boosts the defense even higher and just, like, refine that to 5. I think right now it's only at 2 or 3. Yes, Morph. Wait, gaming soon? Coming soon? I need glasses so I can read some of this text, because I'm looking at my other monitor and I'm like squinting at it. Now, you already have Zhongli. I don't have Zhongli. I might want to have Zhongli. Well, no, the fuck. The problem is, I'm building on Beidou. And the fact that if I pull Zhongli, it's like, Beidou doesn't really have a shield though. Zhongli can boost you up, and he is a passive boost as well. Do I want to get him? I don't know. Sky, should I get a Zhongli? Persuade me to get a Zhongli if you think I should. Alright, 3 characters out of 22. At the very least, all I need to do is just swap equipment and then go to the next one. Oh wait, I can't count. 4 characters already done? Guess we're gonna go on to the 5th, the General Izeth. I can't count apparently. General Exit, where are you? Wait, 1, 2, where's Undergirl? I think I did not mark, no, I didn't mark you. What was the other one that I did? Lauren, Avalon, and okay, so it's now 5. Maybe I should just do a pop-up. I can read. I can read it better in this thing. Songly is good, but you might have to either replace Noel or use them both to capitalize on a balanced team. The thing is, though. Damn. So I might want to skip Zhongli, maybe. Oh, I see Ghost online. I'm here sitting on that now. Yeah, he's good for co-op, but yeah, in terms of my actual teams, it's like I was building up Beto, and she might be... I think she has like a bonus or something. Because she is with... She has a bonus for the Liu characters. I cannot pronounce stuff for the life of me right now. But yeah, and if I have Hu Tao and Xing Cho, I think that's how I pronounce his name. They're already from Liu, so having 3 Liu characters is going to benefit her. The 4th character that I might have to put on with Beta would be Fischl. So it's going to be Hu Tao. Actually, yeah, Hu Tao, Beto, Xing Cho, and Fischl. And then my other team might be able to benefit off of Noel. So the other team might have Venti, Rosalia. I don't know why I had a problem saying that. Venti, Rosalia, Diluc, and then Noel. But the thing is, I still have to build up on Fischl, get her to at least level 80. Beto, I might leave her at 70 or push her to 80 as well. And Rosalia, I still haven't leveled her up. I can technically get her to 80 from what I last remembered. But I haven't done it yet. So yeah, getting Zhongli is like, I'm gonna have to invest in him and put a lot of money and resources to him. And I still haven't done anything with Tort. Bala says, are we out of luck if you need more mission badges? If you did most of your mission pass stuff, yeah, you're kind of out of methods to get mission badges. The only way you can try to get more mission badges is if you have items that was from the mission pass that you can convert. Oh gosh, oh god. Wait. Is it Susie? Susie was the one that said it? Oh yeah, Susie was talking about VTubers. I watched the interview that Kiara did with Susie, and it was interesting. Like, I'm a fan of Susie. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, shit. Rosario is so good, I'm torn how I'm gonna use Ula if I get her. Oh yeah, she is ice too, huh? The thing about Rosaria is that she fits in my main fire DPS teams. Building her, I might do that a bit. I think I have some decent artifacts on her right now. No, I think I can get better artifacts. The big thing is... I'm trying to remember what I did. So I gave her the certain spear that I used to put on Zhao. Trying to remember. So yeah, she works really well with Venti. So the thing is, since I can't really control where those sort, like, when Rosalia does her ult, like, I can't control where I can place those the giant axe and ice. What I do though is use Venti, get them all sucked in, then use Rosalia's ultimate, and then I swap into Diluc and just go ham on them. Or I put down Mona's thing and then swap to Diluc and just go ham. That says Morphtopia. What do you mean Morphtopia? I don't want to be responsible for Utopia. No. Because like Morph looks like... Wait, no, I already read that. Or are you talking about Yame, I think her name is? I've seen clips about that. About the honey thing. Or is it Matoi? No, it's not Matoi. It's shit. Matsuri? I think she was the one that said it too. I can't remember. I saw they recommended on my YouTube, but it was like, huh, I need to watch that later, and I haven't watched it yet. So yeah, I still need to do my giveaway thing. I still need to prep that up. I have 1,200,000,000 Meseta. I think I'm going to be using some of that Meseta to get the lobby action. One of the lobby actions that I can't get. So... Oh yeah, I also might do a drawing stream in the future as well. Because I have to draw Monica. She apparently did one of my units well. Or she made something succeed. So I have to spoil Monica. I have to draw her. And I'd be like, hey dad, any plans on doing more variety game streams? Instead of, what is it, Genshin? Yeah. So tomorrow I might be doing something new. I'm debating about what game. Because there's like a lot of games I could try to do. But the other problem is I don't know how well they will do in a stream yet. I know that I tried to do EDF one time and it got all screwy. So I might want to experiment with that one again. Most likely next week at the very last minute, depending on... I might as well look this up because I don't know... PSO2 Valvados orders. I need to figure out when this client order is available. I need to figure out when this client order is available, then figure out if I want to do weeklies then or later. So it's supposed to kick in on the 29th. I might do my runs on the 29th then. Which is in 2 days, if I read that correctly. But yeah, Valheim might be the first one, because when I did that poll, a lot of people said Valheim, so I might do that. Now, most likely I will be doing some stuff off stream, and the big one that I did promise was to play The Killing Floor 2. Now, there might be a later stream where I will have an open lobby and just play Killing Floor 2 and allow you guys to come in and have you guys maybe carry me or teach me the ropes and stuff. Surreal says Pog. But yeah, the reason why, and if you're curious to why I'm moving away from PSO2 is just, like I said, I got burned out. That one video I released talking about how I got tired of all these talks and stuff. I am still in that particular mood. The only thing that motivated me to still play is like some of the new content still, like the 4-man, TPD, and then the boost week. The boost week on both Global and Japan were the huge reasons to why I was still playing. But since they're gone now, it's like I don't really have that much to do. There's a few goals. There's 2 big ones that I still need to do for PSO2 in general. But after that, it's like I don't have any more drive. Some of the stuff that I wanted to do, I'm not going to do now because it's like I don't really have any sort of huge drive for it in this day and age. I'll mention all that in a bunch of separate videos. Morphmoji is in the testing phase of the Morphsuit Industry VA stock image warehouse. I also need to finish Nier Automata. That is a game series that I started and I need to finish it. However, I think I would need to stream that on my PS. Either do a recording or shit, how am I gonna do it? I haven't really got a webcam for my PS4. I know I can stream Nier Automata from my PS4. Actually, they got the new version of that game too. Replica or something? Great. There's like so many games that I kind of started but I never finished too. XCOM, for example, that one, we're in deep doo-doo on that one and I need to finish that one up, see if we will succeed or fail. Fucking chaos and Elder. 40k is always broken. 40k is always broken in any sort of game, especially with XCOM. That's what screwed me over into XCOM run. Eldar and Chaos, especially the fucking Chaos. Fucking fuck. And I love Chaos for that, but at the same time, oh, for sure. This guy's like hello friend in his eye. I also need to go back to the other group and play a hypercharge with them, especially with Rosen and Ison. Kronex says there's the PC version as well, and there's okay, yeah. I could most likely start doing that all over again on the PC instead, since it's just better. However, storage space is still shit, so I need to wrap up some of the stuff that I was doing. It's not really finalized and finished, but I might as well get it out of the way and just free up more of my storage space. Right now, I have a bunch of videos for my RimWorld series. I will most likely stream RimWorld, what is it? RimWorld, where I will put some of you guys in there, or I will stream the thing that I'm doing with Blood Bowl. I'm having a lot of fun just playing around with the one that Blood Bowl's in. However, I bumped into a lot of issues, and there was one big one that happened recently where I have to backtrack and kind of restart at one of my save points, but it kind of took away a lot of progress that I did, so I'm gonna have to try to replicate that in a way. It sucks though. Abby's like, to be fair, PSO2 as of right now is no longer has any more fuel for us to keep on going as much, especially with how Sega's literally trying to squeeze us towards NGS. Pretty much. I mean, especially with how they said they're not adding any more, they're just revamping stuff. It's like, oh, okay, well, great. Like, I'll give Mighty Defense 3 a shot, for sure, because that's something I am interested in seeing. But after that, it's like, God, I don't know. There's no need for me to augment and fix anymore, especially off of a boost week. There's no huge reason for that. In terms of trying to go nuts and farm a bunch, it's like, yeah, you can make easy Meseta, but at the same time, if you get a well a bit, then it's you can just spend instead and just hope that you get these things and then use a bit of your leftovers to get more. It's sad that it's kind of dying. I mean, the big thing is we still got a month and the game's already dying. It shouldn't be like that. There should be a good pace of things and a way to just keep players to kind of come back every now and then. Or at least try to push and keep players on a regular basis, because the big problem is now, especially on the Japanese side, more players will continue to wait for NGS and they may not buy as much until NGS is out, and they might want to go for some things. But right now they're kind of having a huge issue with like getting a lot of profits, because there's activity, don't get me wrong, it's just that it's not as big. Global might be a different story, but that's gonna die down soon as well. Like, Sega should, I don't know. The thing is I have so many question marks with how Sega's doing things, and it kind of boils down to how they're just managing their game. I feel like back then they kind of did it a lot better than what it is now. I mean, for global especially, it's so confusing with their different mentalities for global and the ways they do different things. It's a rhetorical question. I kind of have some answers to my own questions, but still, it's like, why? This guy's like, I'll look good at the Blood Bowl episode 1. Some random raider just walks up in the house and steals his... Oh, yeah! Oh, that incident. Well, I did cheat because I was like, I need to have a power source, and I didn't really want to get like one of the easy ones, so I went for the advanced generator. And yeah, yeah, him taking it just made it interesting, because it's like, oh great, now I need to actually get power supply and actually make my power. I'm having fun just like starting from the get-go. Now I realized that there was a way to turn off the development button, the debug menus, and the god mode stuff that was displayed on my screen. I didn't know that there was a way to turn it off. I thought it was permanently stuck there, but no, there's a way to turn it off. But yeah, most of my runs have been natural, has been true. Except, like, right now. Right now, there's a certain issue, and I had to go back to one of my old saves, and it's far from what I had from my last recording, so it's like I had to play catch up and kind of edit a good chunk of things. I'm not going to be recording every little snippet of Blood Bowl's experience, because it's a lot of grinding, especially with how I'm putting a bit of restrictions on me. The big thing is, especially with the Chaos mod, most of the people that I'm bumping into are not Chaos affiliated, and I need to get them Chaos affiliated. Because if I don't, there will be a rebellion. And I don't want that, because the big thing is, I kind of need people to stay. And with that in place, it's hard to be evil, and this is why I go into that talk about, what was it? If you play any sort of game that has like an evil alignment, sometimes it's hard to do that, to be evil. Like in Star Wars, it's kind of straightforward because you are your own self and you can do a lot of things. But in some strategy video games, or in like some video games where it's like there's evil in it, it kind of sucks. Because, you know, not everyone's gonna like you. Not only that, in terms of you doing some stuff, you might be going up against the entire world, and that sucks in itself. Right now, with Blood Bowl's experience, he's kind of by himself, and I have to force people into coming into the Chaos side. It's like, oh yeah, join the dark side sort of dealio. But instead, it's Chaos. Chronix says, I wish didn't everything just started to devolve towards I wish everything didn't go towards Credo, but now with NGS looming, they're like, fuck it. It is what it is. It's sad. Like, I know some video games that have huge updates and they try to still pump out content and have their players stay. But with Japan, especially in the sense of the business standpoint, they're already losing a lot of money because there's not a lot of activity. People are literally waiting for NGS. And that kind of hurts the company. Right now, I feel like they're getting a lot of their revenue from global, but since they announced NGS, especially giving out the dates, I wouldn't have released a date. What I would have done is stall it a bit and may have released a date in May. Because right now, what is it? If they're going to release it in June, I would have released the date in May and have that confirmed like, oh yeah, it's going to be in June. Because now they put a date and now people are going to have expectations. And if they don't deliver it, especially in June, and they release it in July, you know, people are gonna have some question marks. Hopefully not. But it's still something you would want to note, and this goes into aspects of marketing and business and all that. I would have delayed the release of said date. Play Roblox? I don't know. There's a lot of games that I really want to play. The big one that's on my desire list, I'll get to it eventually, but I want to play Ark Survival Evolved. That one I've been yearning for ever since I played on Minecraft and then on Valheim. And I need to go into story time with Ark Survival Evolved. I'm still working on the video for that. But yeah, being evil sucks. But it's fun, but it sucks. Because you'll be fighting against the entire world. I remember one time, and not only that, some of the games that allow you to go evil, they haven't really fleshed it out to the point where you kind of have an advantage. It's like, it's really impossible, or you're just going up against the entire world. I think the one game that I try to be evil in is like Mountain Blade. It's a sandbox game. You do your own adventuring thing, and you can become you can just be a regular person, or you can go out and be a mercenary in someone's army, or you can actually become a mercenary band and go into different wars, or you can be a vassal under some lord, or you can become your own lord and have your own faction. The problem is, during that gameplay of mine, I couldn't play as a raider. Like, you do that, you start to piss off a lot of people and a lot of factions, and then you can't do as much. And then you're 1v against, I don't know, like 30 different fucking armies. It sucks. With Rimworld right now, I purposely put myself in a bad position because as a space marine, especially in the 40k lore, they're fucking overpowered. Ice King from Adventure Time. Abby's like, I can already see that NGS launch be a damn mess. Laugh loud. I honestly would have been fine waiting for NGS release next year. Look, I don't want to be pessimistic about it, and that's why I'm trying to keep. That's why I'm not trying to say as much in terms of NGS, because I don't want to give it a bad look, and you know, I'm just saying stuff out of my butt. And you know, if Sega can prove me wrong and show that they can do it on time and they can make it work, then so be it. But with how they did it with the Japanese graphical update, it's like, I got my doubts now. And I'm worried. And it's, I don't know, good or a bad thing. I'll just say that I'll let it play out. But I don't know if Sega's doing a good move. If they can wow me, so be it. I'll be interested in it, I'll be wowed by it, but right now, you know, PSO2, it's not able to keep my attention any longer. I still want to complete that 4-man. I still want to do Death 100, but those are the two big goals, and that's it. After that, it's like, in terms of me trying to out a bunch of different classes, I might get around to it, or I may never get around to it because of NGS. For global, like, here's the thing, and I hate bringing up differences and comparisons, but I can understand Japan, especially since they've pretty much fleshed out a lot of its content already, and they've already went through it. Global has a lot of mixed bags to it, and it kind of boils down to mentality and how, I don't know, how global PSO2 executed it. For global, I can definitely say it is rushed. For Japanese PSO2, I could say that it did its time. And I would say, in terms of its pacing, ignoring the giant gaps between different episodes, they did fine. And it's right for us to be fine and just be done with it. And that's why there's not a lot of players playing right now on the Japanese PSO2. But for global, I have mixed feelings about that because of what they did. Now, there's a lot of different mentalities in global, there's a lot of factors that contribute to it, but it ultimately boils down to how the company, how the people kind of directed it. And I didn't like how global rushed things. I didn't like how global made a lot of differences here and there. Like, if I remember correctly, you guys got an update where you can get the Face of the Abyss trigger, which is broken and stupid, but hey, look, okay, so be it. That's global's quirk compared to that of Japan. Because not everything's a 1-1 sort of deal. Kind of sucks that we don't have it, but hey, look, there's alternative means to it now, especially since we got the 4-man TPD. But it's like, they rushed global. I don't like how they executed a lot of stuff in global because that opened up a lot of issues, and I kind of called some of these issues in the past because it was noticeable. And the big thing is spoiledness is one of them. The fact that it was rushed and that people just burn through content so quickly, it's dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, you would want to burn the content because, especially with how people can easily get tired of the content the moment after, what is it? Let's say if something got released, the creator got released. Some people might get tired farming that after like 3 weeks or a month of it. And then they'll be like, yeah, no, not anymore. We're not even looking at this thing anymore. An example of that is most likely Persona, because everyone was farming the shit out of Persona, and then eventually got to the point where people don't give two shits about him anymore. So, like, for global, it's just that they could have done it better. They could have executed it better. They could have actually showed love and stuff towards the game, but I feel like global is a bit of a joke in terms of how they have so many issues. And once again, this is the one MMORPG game where the community is so divided and there's so many mixed feelings about this, and this, and it's dumb. It's really, and around the corner, guess what? They give this out for free when it was really fucking hard to farm for it. And then that kind of changes the mentality of like, oh, okay, they're just giving this out for free. I'ma just wait till they give this out for free. So your mentality of farming and just being persistent with it now becomes lazy, and it now becomes very, very lax. To the point where when it changes again, you might be annoyed with it. there's so many problems that they did by just increasing the speed by 8 times, and this is what they wanted. They said they wanted to catch up to Japan. They technically did, which I applaud them for, but at the same time, there's so many issues, and the mentality and mindset is so different from that of Japan too, especially with how they didn't even put expert map making. And look at all the problems that it still has now, which got on my nerves when I was playing over there on global. But once again, this is just my opinion. The reason why some people might say I'm toxic or like I'm an elite and all that is just because I care about how this game is supposed to be received. I'm not a big Phantasy Star person guy. I haven't played a bunch of the Phantasy Star games. I'm aware of that. The only one that I kind of played was the portable one, but I never finished it. But the thing is, it's like, I care about this game, and I want people to view it as its own game. I don't like hearing the comparison of like, oh yeah, this NGS should have been like PSO2. It's like, the reason why you say that is because most likely you haven't played the game as much, and you're only playing on the global side. There's a huge span of stuff that have happened within the 8 years, good and or bad. It's just that the experience is not there, especially on the global side. Like, you guys didn't experience DDoS. You guys haven't experienced all the exploits and glitches and errors that have happened. You haven't seen a lot of the balance changes that they have to do over in Japan. And it just creates a huge, like, oh, shit. There's so many things that Sega could work on, and hopefully they do that in NGS. But for global, it's kind of glossed over because global just changed up a lot of things. They changed the way you had to do some of the old stuff. They changed how... They changed a good number of patches, so the classes are just good upon its release compared to that of its pre-release and then like slowly working on it and adding all these different patches. So it's so different, and like ignorance is just high on both sides. Especially like if you don't even know what's going on in global PSO2, it's like, wait, there's issues over there in global PSO2, and I can name them, but you know, seeing is believing, and actually playing over there in global is believing. Anyone that's playing on Japan and said, oh yeah, and only play on the Japanese PSO2 can easily say, oh yeah, you know, that's not a big problem. But then when you go into global, it's like, there's gonna be a huge change, and me actually going out of my way to visit you guys and also experience it myself is a whole different ball game, and it made me change my initial thoughts, which is kind of bad. But anyways, all of this is just from my perspective, in my opinion. Like, I really care about this game. The reason why I'm harsh about it and why I say a bunch of stuff is because I care. But at the same time, it's like, it's just a game. And I'm not gonna stress it to the point where it's like, maybe I am quote-unquote stressing it because I'm talking about it almost constantly here and there throughout most of my PSO2 stuff, and especially in my streams. But a lot of people, like, it's not just this game. If you think about it in general, a lot of people who are vocal about it, they rise up and they say something, and it might be, you know, toxic, or it seems stern or elitist and all that. It's because they care. They genuinely care about the game, and they want people to kind of see it, but like some people may not understand it because of just ignorance, or like they haven't really experienced it. And that's a big thing. There's a huge gap between the two, from global and Japan. Like, if you go over to Japan, you'll see there's a lot of good perks here and there compared to that global. And I mean, global has its good perks, especially with how you guys can easily get triggers, but at the same time, I'll be blunt now, it's like they're getting a lot of your money in a very cheap and not a 1-1 ratio way like Japan does. Like, I don't mind going, like, you do whatever with your money. But the thing is, if I'm aware of the differences, I'm not going to be a big fan of how they're doing stuff. And the big thing is, especially with, like, global and Japanese PS2, I can point out several features where it's like, that was free, why are you paying for that? That isn't free. That is actually pretty good. Sort of dealio. And I hate doing that sort of thing. Because it shouldn't be a thing. I haven't seen that in a lot of other games. Maybe a small little thing. But for PSO2, it's so many big things I can point out. Then you said a lot of people I know were just waiting for the next handout. Now they're just waiting for NGS while I waste my atomizer on them in 45 minutes to abyss runs. Really? 45 minutes? Oh god. That's a big thing too. It's like people as like I might make a video talking about it even though I said I'm not gonna do it because I just got tired of it. But I might make a video just addressing that. It's like, why the fuck are people making it fix as an excuse? I don't get it. It's like, if you're playing the game and you're already learning something, why not go out of your way to learn a little bit about augments and affixes? And if you can't easily figure out augments and affixes because of, I don't know what excuse you have, it's just that, like, well, that's the big thing, it's an excuse. I find it as an excuse. I get it, some people don't like it. But at the same time, if you gotta do a job and you gotta get money on the fucking table and you know you don't like it but you still gotta do it because you need the fucking money, you gotta do whatever the fuck you need to do. And that's the same thing how I feel about gearing and affixing. The problem with people is that they procrastinated so much to the point where now it's an excuse to just say, oh yeah, NGS is around the corner, I'm not gonna gear up because, you know, new shit over there. Or it's easier to do it at NGS, so I'll just wait for NGS and crap. It's like, you're just making fucking excuses. You're procrastinating like a shit ton. And I hate it when people just procrastinate and don't show results, and that's one of them. As an affixer, it's like, personally for me, I just did it because I want to fucking do it. Because that's the only thing that was challenging. Because getting certain augments and abilities was just hard. And like, there were fixed ways to actually make sure that you didn't do a full gamble, like how you can use force stop attacks. That is godlike. But it's not that hard once you figure out the basics. Like, yeah, I have like at least 5, 6, maybe 7 years of PSO2 right now. But even then, I wasn't constantly playing with the fix system left and right every goddamn day, every week, every month, every year. No, like, when I got back into the game, if you notice, some of my old videos were not as good, especially when it comes to explaining some of the new mechanics that I was unknown to. And then once I toyed around with it, it was like, oh, so this is what you can do. And then I just shared the knowledge by visually showing it. And I just made sure that I taught the basics. Like, yes, it is boring. Yes, it is fucking tedious. Yes, it's like fucking math. But at the same time, guess what? You do math in fucking real life too. Like, if you're not using some of the basic math skills, it's like, that's on you. Like, you would want to know some of the basic math skills. You want to know what's like, how to convert certain numbers. Like, what's 10% of 100? If you can't do that in like a few seconds and answer me in a few seconds, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not learning. And if you're already learning the game, you might as well learn some of the basics. I don't get it. People are making excuses. People are just afraid because they see fucking numbers. And people are just seeing it as a complicated thing. It's not that bad if you get the right teacher for it. You know why people are not doing so well in some stuff and they try to become self-learned and stuff? It's because they're not seeking out the right sources to learn. Like, anyone could try to learn a language right now. Like, you can find a free software app and try to learn through those means. But at the same time, who's gonna criticize you enough? Like, you can criticize yourself, but at the same time, if you're not on point with your criticism, if you know you're being lax with some of the criticism that you yourself are delivering, you're gonna get away with some shit. It's like, oh, okay, this is wrong, but you know what? Maybe I can cheese it by doing this, this, and this. Or like, oh, maybe I should, you know, give it a bit of a break. Maybe do this like another time. Like, you make excuses. Like, this is why you yourself is an own enemy in terms of self-improvement at times, because you can make excuses. You will want to try to get away from something. If I were to do a workout regimen, there are moments where I'm like, oh, I should lower down the number. I shouldn't do like 40 sit-ups or something. But then I gotta fight back and say, no, I should do 40 push-ups. This is something that I said I was gonna do. So, it's like, I don't know why people are just complaining and making excuses. Like, I get it, there are legitimate excuses at the same time. The fact that you're learning about a video game and you don't want to put time and effort into learning about gearing, learning about basic, general stuff that you can apply to other video games, and then just understand a bit of the affixing system is like, people are just making excuses. Hey there, Josh, how you doing? Something's rising. It's not Nefumi, it's Morse blood pressure. It's just that, what was it? Someone brought up gearing and affixing. And the big thing that triggers me the most is just people making excuses. Like, I know I make excuses at times. And I can call myself out on that. And sometimes you guys can call that out for me, but some of the times it's like there's certain actions I can take to do it. Like, for example, Death 100. I know that was fucking up a lot, and I was saying a bunch of shit, and it sounds like excuses. Like, the best way for me to go about it is either I just get better and better and better in practice, or just take a bit of a break, and just stop. But the thing is, with augments and affixes, it's like, you're already learning stuff about your class. You might as well go out of your way and learn a bit about the basics. There's nothing wrong with learning the basics. You don't need to be an expert like me where I can do like a bunch of stuff and call out certain abilities and state their percentage right off the bat. No, you don't need to have that sort of knowledge. All you need to know is some of the fucking basics and just use some of the stuff that can help you get through it. You can easily use a fix assistant to kind of conjure up your formulas. You can toy around with a fix simulator to start to understand a bunch of things. Like, people are just making so many excuses, and it's like how people make excuses in terms of sending out resume, improving their resume, or just doing stuff in real life. I hate people who procrastinate and don't show results. Like, I'm one of them. I'm a hypocrite. I know that I am a fucking hypocrite. But at the same time, I'll call myself out on that. You guys can call me out on that. Suit up cowboy, what? Rather the affix here. The thing is, it's too late for me to try to advocate it, because people have already made a lot of excuses that were legitimate. Like, the big one that I was trying to advocate and some people kind of went against me was the fact that you guys weren't up to date in some of these augments and affixes that you're doing. You shouldn't do it right now, but some people just did it, and some people didn't really like how I said that, so I was like, alright, whatever, I'm not gonna give my 2 cents anymore because of that. Or if you do ask me in the stream, I'll give you guys my 2 cents through these means, but I won't make an official video trying to do that anymore. And then now, with NGS around the corner and how everything's different, now they're using that as an excuse, and it's like, yeah. Like, if I stressed it a bit back then, might be a different story, but right now it's like 2 months from now, NGS is around the corner, so I don't know. Here's the thing, I'm not gonna stress over it to the point where it's like, I'm breathing down your neck and it's kind of like me watching over you sort of deal. No, I don't have time to fucking babysit everyone. I'm not getting paid for this shit. It's like, you gotta be accountable for your own stuff. Okay, if you're bitching about like you not doing damage, you not doing well, and you're avoiding some of the obvious things that you should do, and I've been telling and everyone's been telling the same shit, I'm not gonna waste my time and try to stress it out again. You already know what the fuck you need to do. Do it. Stop bitching and stop talking and just do it. But no, a lot of people shy away from it. Like some of the big content creators, obviously they don't go into augments and affixes. There are some people that are able to easily talk about augments and affixes, but like, how many of the big content creators really stress about the augments and affixes and try to advocate it and try to explain all these things? Not a lot of them. Like, I'm the only one that did thorough breakdowns on a lot of these different ways where you can do it. And obviously, if you play with a fixed simulator and you just toy around with it yourself, you can easily learn all that through those means. Or if you really want to be lazy about it, once again, a fixing assistant that can just dumb down everything for you. And I made a video just addressing some of the problems with a fixing assistant and how automated it is, and sometimes you might want to look over the formula and make sure that it makes sense. But how would you know that if you never actually toyed around with it, or you haven't found the right teachers to talk about it? This is why like reading and learning is so crucial, because you're just learning from other people and you're kind of getting the right source. Hopefully you're getting the right sources. Using Wikipedia is questionable at times. Some sources are not as good, but at the very least you want to see if they have credibility, do your own research and diligence, and figure out if this thing is telling the truth. And like reading about a lot of wartime, reading a lot about like strategy and generals and military stuff and politics. Well, I'm not a big fan of fucking politics, but in terms of just doing a lot of leadership roles and reading about them, it's just that I'm gaining experience from listening to these people. And then like I've seen it happen a couple times, especially in terms of how you lead your people, how you treat your people. Like, I could be a leader. Do I want to be a leader? No. Because that's a lot of responsibility, and I will pick a fight for my teammate if I know that they're not in the wrong. This is why I will get into a lot of drama issues, even though I don't want to be in drama. It's like, oh, I actually care about this person. So I'm gonna go and get my head into this bullshit. What is it? At least, the weapon change should be there unless they haven't really released it, and it's... I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah, they always say since NGS is coming, they just learn it there rather than PSO2. I don't get it, since they're just making it easy. Just make it easy, I know, but it's the same. Better learn now than later. Yeah, so the thing is, you're still stacking. And the big thing about augmenting and fixing, like... How can I describe it? It's pretty much dumbed down to the point where you're just gathering stuff and you're just stacking stuff. But at the same time, the big thing is you need to understand how these percentages work. And the big thing right now, especially with how NGS is that they're showing the basic abilities. There's a couple abilities that were in the beta from what Palamine told me that wasn't at 100%. And that's a bit of a concern because guess what? That means some of the future stuff is not going to be at 100% even though you stack the max amount of capsules. In terms of upsliding, that's not going to be a thing anymore, but, you know. It's just that people make excuses. Like, you don't need to know everything, but know the fucking basics. Like, know the basics in terms of how to do math, for example. Okay, so it's coming out tomorrow, apparently, from what I'm reading with Chronix. He says, well, T attacks are different since they have no element in S. Wild says, you can't change it just like for other T attacks on weapon series. But website says you can. Maybe the website is wrong. But anyways, to end the discussion, it's pretty much, I hate excuses. It doesn't matter if it's in a video game and it's real life, do something. I can easily advise someone and they're not showing me the results. It's like, okay, you're a waste of breath on. Like, I already tell you what you need to do, but you're still repeating it, and I haven't seen any sort of progress. There's no point in me stressing it out again. Yeet. Like, yeah, I can get triggered with this sort of thing, and I can repeat myself in terms of saying this stuff, but it's because I'm streaming and I'm just talking. But it's, I don't know. It's like if you're playing a game, you're learning stuff already that's not really important in real life, so might as well go all the way and try to learn a lot of things. Personally, for me, I try to learn stuff blind. Like, if I really like something, I'll learn the game blind first. Then when I get into certain content and when I feel like, okay, the game hasn't taught me as much, I might start looking up some stuff. With Genshin, it's getting to that point because I'm pushing further and further and I'm bumping into certain obstacles, and even though I said I wasn't going to look up a bunch of things, it's getting to endgame content where it's like, I could try to figure this out myself. And I think I know what I need to do. And I watched a couple of videos for it. But yeah. But that's you doing self-improvement. Seiyan says, any idea when new engines come into global? No clue. I don't even know if they send out the NGS beta stuff. I did sign up for it. I will have to address that in a separate video though. But yeah, I don't know when they're gonna release that. Apparently, I didn't turn into 201, so I think I can turn this in and then one of the Yerk's client orders. But yeah, you'll see a good chunk of other games, and you'll see me do a lot more other live streams. Hey there, Zero Force, how you doing? But yeah, my time with PSO2 is slowly coming to halt, and especially since, like last time I said I had that burnout, I'm gonna be stopping and not play as much in English. Brain start to derp on me as well. I'm just having fun just not doing as much on PSO2 anymore. Surya says, that reminds me of Rachel in June. He noticed she genuinely took learning Japanese more seriously than others and why her dedication and respect towards the ideal was downright commendable. You gotta, the big thing is show it. Stop talking about it, show it. If you want to learn English, like, I don't know who those two are actually, but I feel like they're VTubers maybe. But the VTubers, especially the Hololive ones that I've been watching, some of them say that they want to learn English and stuff, and now they are literally going out of the way to do streams, talking to the audience, and also just doing a bunch of lessons while they're learning English. That's the thing. Like some of these people that sound tough and sound like hardcore, and they sound a bit of a toxic person, and just stressing these sort of core fundamental things, it's because they care. They care about the game. They care about whatever they're doing. Like me going out of my way to say some advice and sharing some of my life experience, that's me caring and try to give you guys the same sort of tools and sets so you can use that in real life. Because guess what? You can use this in real life in terms of just pushing yourself, in terms of just seeking out knowledge and bettering yourself and knowing your own problems. Like, you need to know that you yourself is an obstacle. You are your own enemy when it comes to self-improvement, because there's a part of your mind that is comfortable and they want to say, no, like, you shouldn't do this. Like, right now, I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. But at the same time, my will is that I want my meseta at the very least. So I am pushing myself to do it. At the same time, I'm also streaming because it's like I haven't talked to you guys, and might as well stream a bit before you guys think I've just like poofed entirely. Tomorrow might be a different stream. I might set up the Valheim stream though. Valheim. I cannot speak. My brain is derping. Shit, it is really derping. I have not been. Fuck. Most likely after this, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I was playing on the drums. I was doing a bit of a workout. Then I was cutting the grass. Oh, great. You've been working on Twal more, trying to S4 precise balance. Trying out S4 precise balance for my double saber. Nice. There's so many classes that I really want to try to be a master of, or at least get into and just make it natural for me to play it, but that takes up time. And since NGS is around the corner, and then also I got some more stuff to do, especially in the summer, I may not be as active as much in terms of streaming or YouTube videos, so keep that in mind. Josh says, yeah, since it's coming to an end soon and the last mission pass is already given, NGS is already waving at us. It's like, it's too late for me to try to stress anything out as much. I'll most likely give my last 2 cents about the topic and then just have it as a close. Like, there's still a couple videos that I have for PSO2. The big one that I was trying to be ambitious about and do was pretty much talking about HP, talking about tank builds and all that. I'll still do the video on it, but it's not 100% complete because I didn't get the right footage. I didn't really go crazy with the augments and the fixes and do some of the lame ones that I had in mind. I'll mention it all in a separate video. Most likely the video is going to be named something about like the regrets that I have in terms of not doing some of the goals that I wanted to do. Some of it was something that I could have done, but I just needed to put time in it. There's like so many things. Ninja Gaiden. A lot of people have been telling me, what was it? Outriders, one of them. I think Scar is playing Outriders. That looks a tad interesting. I'm not a big fan of shooters. I can play I think the only one that I'm actually okay with is Halo, because that stick to me as a child, and I played that when I was young. Oh. You can't afford my membership, gasp. Wait a second, wait, Crow, you say you can't afford me, but you give a lot of donations. Like, you gave me, like, the biggest donation. I appreciate it, just a heads up, but yeah, I don't blame you if you don't want to be the one hosting and running the Wikipedia, especially in that sense, but yeah. The big thing, though, is that I don't want to be stuck in the kind of algorithm that is certain YouTubers. Because the big thing is, PSO2, even though I love the game, it may not be something that I want to be known a lot of. Yeah, I said Outriders because some people kind of recommend that game to me, and I'm thinking on it. But at the same time, I'm not a big fan of shooters. But the thing about where were we? Talking about that. Oh, so YouTubers. So the thing is, I don't want to be that YouTuber guy. I don't want to be that one YouTuber that does that one specific content. A lot of the YouTubers that I watch try to branch out and do a number of things. If that's what I want to do. And the big thing is, as Morphsuit America, I am an entertainer, not just a gamer. That's why you are seeing some of the stuff that I'm doing in real life. Me playing on the drums, me dancing in real life. Those are things that I was known for in real life. And I was viral famous in my local area at one point because of my dancing. So with that concept in place, I'm doing that. Also, you might see some drawing streams because, especially since I promised Monica that I would draw her, I'm going to do a drawing stream of me trying to draw Monica again. Might be shit because it's been ages since I actually drawn. I also need to make sure that everything's working as well in terms of my tablet and stuff. So, once again, I'm an entertainer, not just a gamer. Like, most of the streams you've been seeing, it is specifically games, but now I'm trying to branch out and just do a number of other things. I don't want to be that known for being that one guy doing this one content and stuff, no. It's gonna take some time for me to branch out and actually get some views and, you know, get people to like my content in general, but you gotta grind. Like Hallie says, you gotta fucking grind. Gotta do it until your head's on the fucking ground or something. Or until you're dead. R.I.P. What? It's all good, Day, unless you still need to do your weeklies. More, if you forgot commit, hey, how dare you? How dare you? Am I funny? I don't think I'm funny. Most of the time, I'm questioning myself in terms of that. I have done that before. There was... Let me see if I can pull it up. Baby. Alright, hold up. Let me do this on the other screen first. So what I'm going to show is like the thing that I have for it. Oh, you still need to do weeklies. Alright. Like I did a couple of drawing streams in the past. What do I need? What do I need? Where is my damn thingy? My brain is derping on me. Paint tool side. Yes. No. Alright, so just a quick demonstration. This was back then. I still use it every now and then. Wait, I don't think you guys can view it. Can you view it? Hold up. I don't even know if it's showing. No, it's not showing because it's on the right hand corner. So, I don't know if I can zoom in properly. Alright, so here's the thing. Like, this character is my elf character. If you don't know her... Let me swap to her real quick. Like, I still have that template for that character. I might goof around with it and actually work on some sort of animation with her. I cannot replicate that exact drawing, though. I don't know how I did it. Which annoys me, because it's like, I can't draw you naturally. That sucks. Because you are really pretty looking. So, my elf character, where are you? Oh, you're all the way at the top. Right. so where are you? I was on you. Where are you? This chick here. So in terms of drawing, this is the character that is in the, what is it? I can't speak. It's a bit dumbed down because I also turned down the graphics. But where's your usual outfit? I think I also changed her eyes. Now she's in reference into Shining Resonance Kirika, but she's a redhead version of it, and it's my own own twist spin on things. But yeah, this character, I need to see the menu, so I gotta minimize this even further. Like this elf character is pretty much this character over here that I drew. This was back in, I don't know, 2006. And this is the wrong one. Where's my other one? Hold up. Alright, this one. This one's the right one. So what I did was pretty much I have a certain template for her. And if I wanted to change her expressions, I could. So I could take off the flower if I want to. I'll keep that on. But in terms of her eyes, you can see that she looks annoyed and stuff. What I could do, especially with how I formatted this, is that I need to find that angry thingy and just turn that off. So now it looks like she's just staring at you like a deadpan look. Eyebrows. That's a normal one. There's a surprise one. There's a worried one. And then there's an angry one. Angry one is more like this. And then I also made a certain layer with her hand. I think it's this one? Is it this one? Yeah, that's her hand, but apparently I'm missing out on her outlines? Her outline's missing. I don't know where I put that. It's been a while since I actually toyed around with this. But that's one set of her eyes. I think there's another set of eyes that I use that is normal looking. I don't remember where I put half this stuff. But anyways, this is one of the thingies I was working with. And this is in reference to one of my characters. The other one that I have, if I know where it is, I don't know where I placed most of my stuff. I think it was in WIP. Thought I had another one on here, but I guess not. It might be in my other folder. Huh. I think I'm missing one of them. Could be on my laptop. Yeah, I guess I'm missing one of them. Why can't I exit out? Oh yeah, because this window's actually connected. Wait. Why can't I exit you out? Oh no. What did I do? Oh, that's why. That was open. But anyways, let me go swap and then we can do weeklies. Hey there, John. Most likely after I'm done with my weeklies, I'm just gonna go crash. I haven't even done challenge my house as much. that game mode. Anyways, let's get on Death Heart. Now I can save her template and then get her to try to become like a After Dark Purple Heart. Kizo no stigma with this giant sword. I want SG. Get off. Gotta do weeklies. Oh man, I'm really sleepy. Laugh loud challenge. Yeah, challenge miles. I have never. Here's the thing about challenge miles. Upon its release, I never did a lot of it, especially because I knew at that time my internet was shit, and then me trying to play with Japanese players was not ideal whatsoever. And I was also playing during the time with my toaster laptop too. Never went back. You went into that mode once and never went back. It's a fun. It's fun, but yeah. What is it? I do find a bit of an appeal to it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. The incentives for it. It gotta be a bit more, I guess. Let me just a twirl laser. Sick. Yeah, that's the thing about Challenger Miles, just testing a lot of your skills. Which isn't bad. Which is why I don't dislike it. It's just that I don't have a drive to do it as many chances. Oh, it can give enhanced caps? I guess that's another way to go about it. That's a good motivation for that, but... Oh yeah, the Fluxio weapons. You guys actually got that now too. Wait. Yeah, for challenge miles, you technically pick up a weapon and then you become that class? I forgot how that played out. Is this person from Tahoe? Oh, huh. That is close to that, what that person is. No. Alright. Just making sure. Oh yeah. Swapping. Alright, so Death Heart. How many characters did I went through? I also went through Jamie. I think I went through Jamie. Yeah, I did use Jamie. So how many characters? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Three, 6, 8. Make that 7. I also might go back into story writing, thinking about it. I haven't updated my own novels in years. There's one of them that I do want to flesh out a bit. And then I also want to go back to the other community that I'm in and actually work on those stories. There's like so many things I still do. Alright, I think I already turned in almost your stuff. Let's see. Yes, yes. And apparently... Day is wearing that. God damn it, Day. Oh, okay, that's who it is. I cannot pronounce the name for the life of me, so I will not try to say their name. Damn, all your characters got nice fashion. I make sure that most of my characters are spoiled. Like, if I'm gonna make them, I'm gonna make sure that they're all spoiled. Most of them. The only one that I still need to work on is this one. She's not that bad. But this one and then Undead Girl. Undead Girl was a huge thingy. Oh, you got the austere camo from Foreman. Oh, it's the fist weapons. I still have my OG old type fist austere weapons. I will not convert it to new type. They can go fuck themselves. I think I got most of the 15-star weapons other than the Fluxio over here on the Japanese PSO2. Oh my god, Watame alter. How dare you? Dude, she's not supposed to be Watame. The only reason why I put her in this is because convenience, and I just wanted to be a cuddle sheep, not Watame. I swear, one day I'll change the hair color so it's just Watame. She's just fluffy. She's a fluffy sheep. Indeed. Oh yeah, I also need to beat Dark Souls as well, so that will be another... Well, the problem with that one is that... Oh god, I'm gonna be drinking again, aren't I? Actually, no, I'm low on alcohol. I can't drink that. I need to get more alcohol if I'm gonna do that. Personally, since all my alts are underleveled and don't know why, but never feel like leveling them. I do all my fashion on my main characters, so I'll pick scraps. Now, for me personally, when I make a character, it's because I have a certain idea that I want to flesh out, and most of the time I show love to them. The only two that are still work in progress is this one and my Undead Girl. The Undead Girl was pretty much in reference to Monster Girls, and their gimmick is that they can become whatever Monster Girl that you think of. So they can have a Banshee design, and then there's another one where it could be a Lynch. However you pronounce that, that other undead type. And then there's a mummy. There was Jingshi. I cannot pronounce that. Undead Chinese zombie variant, but there was a number of things that I wanted to do with that one. However, I didn't really flesh it out yet because I just been delaying it. Excuses. This character, I'm not 100% sure in terms of her design, because the one thing is she's supposed to be looking like the character that I drew on my book cover. This is a character from my own novel that I'm writing online. Make a comment and use the Phantom Katana because Braver Katana isn't good enough. It's disrespect to Katana. I could make a Kame. I don't know if I want to make another character. There's only one other character that I might add in this Japanese roster. I'm not trying to purposely push to 30 on Japan. There's only one other character that I might add. Other than that, I'm not going to add any more, especially in terms of cosplays, no. The cosplay ones, I could try to use some of my existing characters and try to pull it off, or just not do it at all. Because I'm not going to spend as much in terms of... I don't want to spend any more time in terms of having so many different characters and then also just micromanaging them. Nope. Now this one I just did because most of the... In terms of the story of X, pretty much it's just a generic name, and I just decided to make an orange hair female with this. Because any video game that I play where it says give a name, I put an X instead. It could be Guy and or Gil. Day 69, I'm waiting for Morph to make a Kiara. Join the 30... Oh, no. Because once again, if I'm gonna have to do weeklies, I'm gonna have to do it on 30 characters. I don't want to do it on 30 characters. 23 is already bad. 22 is already bad enough. 30, no. And I already got most of my characters to 100 too, so it's like, yeah, nope. Nope. The moment I make another character, I'm gonna have to most likely push them to a higher level and also get them to a level 100, especially depending on whatever class combo I decide to go for. Yeah, no. Because right now, all 22 of my characters with their respectful classes are at 22. And some of these characters have multiple classes on them that are at a level 100. Oh yeah, speaking of keys, I would... Oh, maybe I should try to complete... I don't know. I just remember that since we got the... Well, I mean, we can easily view... Yeah, I'll easily get through these tier missions and get my rank up for my mission pass over here in Japan in due time. Honestly, if they do an update and get Mining Defense 3 out, I'm most likely going to give that a shot for the first couple rounds, and then after that, it's like, I'm done. You had to pay for your alts. Now, in terms of how they did it, it varied. Because there was one time in the game where you could go and get 4 free alt characters. They did take that out and you can only have 3 characters. But there was a time where you can have 4. They allowed people to make another free character at one point. But I don't remember when. I think that was around episode 4. I made a video talking about it, but now it's like your default number is 3. There was that rare moment where you could make... I think it was either you make 4 free characters or you can add plus 1 free character. But that was a rare opportunity in Japan. And that was a one-time thing, I think. Because I know that I had like... In the past I had 3 characters and then I paid for my 4th and 5th? I don't remember when exactly. There's this... I know I made a video addressing it and saying like, hey look, you can make a free character. But that's long gone. But that's the only time they actually allowed it for an increase. But other than that, nah. They could do it for like future updates. But most of the time you gotta pay to get more alts. Once you get past the 3 threshold. Now, back then, you could only have 2 characters and then you gotta pay for the remaining alts. And back then too, it was only 20, but you only had 2 free characters, not 3. 2. I am very sleepy shit. I can barely think and process stuff properly. Alright, so LVOX, you're next. It's stated decay crossplay. I don't know. State of Decay. I played State of Decay 2. It was an okay game. I liked it. I like its premise. Wish you could do a bit more with it, but I had fun playing it. Yeah, join me in date. What do you mean? On 30 characters? No. I'm already struggling right now to just do these. No. No. Oh, why the hell do I have an umbrella? Wait, excuse me? John, wait, what? Did I just read that right? Hold up, John, you made 30 characters over here in Japan. What the fuck? My eyes. What? Nunny, the hell? The fuck? Tell me it's not... Tell me I read that wrong. Tell me I read that wrong. I don't have the right gunblade for this. I need the light one, but I have FOMO. I guess I could go ham on this boss. Hey there, boss. I'ma just wreck you. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. John, you actually made a bunch of oh, okay, good. I was about to say, Jesus, my eye. No, I don't need to make it over there on global or make 30 characters over here in Japan. No. No. True, you could do that, but at the same time, you gotta dedicate time, and you gotta also... What is it? Time, and then you gotta have the energy to actually do all of them. Now, honestly, if you do it, if you plan it out accordingly and you actually separate it, it might not be as bad. But I don't want to do it in chunks. I don't like it like that, so I do it all in one go. But that's just me. Now I can farm in peace. I wonder, could I just do Luster Time and just finish you? You just evaded all that. You just evaded all that. I'm annoyed. He evaded all that. Get good, yeah. Oh yeah, in terms of rhythm game, I do want to do that, what is it, the Friday night one? I think it's on browser, and that piqued my interest. And then Abby did give me another, what, blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. Abby did also give me something too that caught my attention as well, and it's similar to like a beat game, so I might give that a shot. 10 says, you should be a notice and a knowing boss. The Griffin. How do I feel about the Griffin? Yeah, he can be annoying because it's like he's very chunky, and the fact that he walks away, and like the fact that I couldn't finish him off with Luster Time because he just backed away and I couldn't do anything. Yeah, no, that sucks. Let's see. Alright, 6 more characters, then I'm done. And then I'm gonna go crash. 30 says, my only issue with Yerks is how reset timer works. I wish it just reset on a specific day. I hate how it gets out of sync with alts. True, I can agree to that. Because it's like, if you turn it in around, I don't know, let's say you did your Yerks on a Monday, and then you do another one on a Tuesday, then you gotta make sure you note those times, and you gotta be specific about it, or else you can't see it. Rhythm Doctor is good also. Now, why am I here? Now, the big thing I need to do before I become a dummy, and I forget about it, is actually exchange these, because I have a lot of Buster medals now from a bunch of these future updated quests, so I might as well get my weekly stuff from here. In terms of the, well, weekly, no. Yeah, it is week. No. Yeah, it is weekly stuff. This one is more of a monthly exchange, and I could technically get a bunch of green crystals, but I don't know why I would need a lot of them now. What else? That should be most of it, and then now let me just... Super hard. Oh gosh darn it, day. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I stopped doing Yerk's client orders long ago. Like, I was religious about it until I just got fed up with it and was like, screw RNG, screw mining and fishing, I hate it. I ain't doing it. No, I'm sleeping. Sleep is important now, since once again I need to fix my schedule. So yeah, no, I will do Killing Floor. It might be on the weekends, but it's not gonna be. I might make it a stream, might do it off stream. I'll think on it. But yeah, I am gonna eventually play with you guys. Don't worry. But right now, no. I just need to get some sleep. Monster Hunter World. I don't know about Monster Hunter. It's like, it is something that I did play in the past. I did play by myself on the portable, but it didn't really pique a lot of my interest. The Valheim stream, tomorrow is gonna be Valheim most likely. I'm gonna have to bother you guys about it since I'm on your server. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Valheim stream. That's for sure. We do need to play EDF again. Before I forget about that game. And I'm gonna see if the stream is okay in terms of playing all these different games as well. I am gonna be using YouTube to stream instead of Twitch. I feel like Twitch might be a better source for it, but at the same time it's like... I really don't want to do it on Twitch. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. I just do it on YouTube because a lot of you guys are over here on YouTube instead. And besides, I have emotes. Custom emotes. EDF comes back. What is it? For the beta NGS, I have no clue. I did put in the global one, but I don't know how I feel about it. When NGS does come back, yeah, you'll see me do it again, but you're not going to see a lot of in-depth video guide stuff. I am going to be streaming it, but I'm not going to be doing in-depth video stuff. I am going to be going to other circles that I haven't seen in a long time, like Rosen circles, along with Scar. You'll see a bit more of Scar in those future PSO2 NGS streams, along with my other circle of buddies. There's gonna be a lot of people on the Japanese side that I haven't seen in years, and with NGS, hopefully I get to see them. Hell, with NGS as well, hopefully I get to see Fubuki as well. Ah, day's done. I think day's done. What? No, I swear, if you guys start saying that the moment I do a video talking about that shit, it's like, god damn it. Someone better overthrow me, because it's like, it shouldn't be that hard to figure out shit. The big thing, though, in terms of the stuff in general, is the farming. Like, someone's got to point that out. But I better not see that label on me ever again. Because it's like, it's not that hard to figure out affixes and augments. The fact that I'm just that guy that apparently got deemed as such is like, what? Oh god, carpet. Oh yeah, you do a lot of carpet bombs. Fucking John. Okay, I got 5 more characters. And I'm on Shiva. And she got laser. Oh gosh. Well, if I do ever go into that topic, I might as well talk about how you use said capsules and whatnot. No, you don't need me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to... I keep on forgetting I'm a team leader now. You wouldn't want fixing wisdom until you're a sage again. That's my rule of thumb. If I'm gonna teach, I also need to understand the same thing as well. And it's not gonna be that complicated from the looks of it. The only thing is, it'll be interesting to see more on the farming aspect, because that one's gonna be vital. You were able to sell an entire crag on global since I farmed all the mats so much. Thank you. No problem. I mean, they made it easy too. The moment they gave you that boost week in the Cradle update. But no problem. I'm glad my videos were able to explain everything easily. What? Shh, I don't do that, John. What are you talking about? The only thing that I still have an issue with is getting returner abilities. But then again, I realized I have a stockpile of those when I was affixing, and it was like, oh, I'm a dumbass. I actually have like a bunch of returners. And I spent... Whoever the lucky person is I got my 21 mil, congrats on you, because I was just a dumbass in that moment. Because I did have a bunch of returners. I ain't no fucking Messiah. No, stop it. This sounds comfy. I love how oh wait. Actually, scratch that. There's 3 goals that I have in PSO2. The big thing I just remembered is that I never finished the story. And I only finished episode 1 and 2. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. I might need to make some time in May to actually finish the story. But yeah, that's something. I'm a farming veteran to finish my last unit while I chill here. Alright, good enough. Good luck in your farm. Hopefully you get that drop 13. Oh no, I'm not gonna be no fucking master. I like being a jack of all trades, but not a master. I haven't finished episode 3, 4, 5, and 6. I need to finish episode 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is a goal of mine. If I ever want to make a review video for PSO2, which I will do, I actually need to go through the story. And there's still those certain storylines I haven't done. And it's gonna take me a while to get through it. Especially with the side stories, because I do want to watch the side stories. Regrets. Well, I mean, I could beat it. It's just that it's gonna take me a while since I am literally taking my time to watch these cutscenes. That's the thing. It's gonna take some time for me to get through it. If it's not as long, okay, great. But it took me, I think, at least 2 days to get through episode 2. It might take me maybe 1 to 2 days to get through episode 3. After that, it might be easy. I don't know. I just have to do story stuff. Mastering. No. By the way, if you did episode 1 and 2 before story got overhauled, do it again, or you missed their SG and hard. Okay, so I didn't miss it on the overhaul. I did do it on hardcore mode, and I did get the SGs on that. Actually, there were a couple of hiccups that I have to correct because I did not S-rank some of the things. So I need to figure out which one I did not S-rank. 8 years worth of filler too. Oh gosh. But yeah, make that 3 main goals. I have to actually read the story too before it just comes around the corner. And by beat, I'm referring to just get through all of it and actually read it. Because if I'm going to be reviewing PSO2, I do want to cover all of the key things that make PSO2 unique. And the story is kind of unique. It is specifically in the Fantasy Star Lore, but it is PSO2. I kind of have a bit of investments in terms of the character development. Granted that I hope to see some of the characters that popped up in the episode 1 and 2 pop up again more in the later episodes, but I got a feeling that they might not, especially with what some of the people chatted about in the voice chat at times in Discord. Crow's like, to be fair, Morph only recently disabled rare drop notification for... Hey, god damn it, Crow, why do you keep tabs on me like that? Lee says, Alma gets... Oh yeah, so... What I might have to do is actually skip Alma, and then I might need to go back to watching those cutscenes later. But I am most likely gonna evolve... I'm gonna skip over Alma. She did spoil a lot of things I didn't know about, and I was just baffled by said information, and then I got annoyed when... Like, there was some stuff that I kind of guessed was gonna happen, then she confirmed it, and it was like, no, Alma, shut up, please. Hey there, Cammy, how you doing? But yeah, Alma's, like, she's an interesting character. I do want to see her fleshed out and see her introduction, but in terms of her, like, giving me a synopsis, I get why she's there, since someone pointed it out, which is, like, if people did skip the cutscene, she kind of gave you a giant, she gave a quick summary, a giant synopsis on what was going on. But I just gotta play catch up with it. And I don't want to see it if I'm actually physically going through all this stuff. it annoys me that she kind of spoils some things I didn't know about. The fact that she dated Regius too was actually surprising. Also, I'm trying to fix some of my past live streams for some videos because there's some copyrights here and there. Episode 4 is boring. The only reason why I want to see episode 4 is because I want to know what Mother's storyline quest is like, or her background and stuff, because everyone mentioned her. And maybe a bit about Falag, but the big one I'm interested in is Corey, because she's crazy for Hitsugi. And I guess I can reveal this since it will be a thing that might pop up again later, and the reason why I also like Hunkai is because of that. Yeah, I like it when there's gayness. Lesbians, I do like seeing that. And with Corey being nuts about Hitsugi to the point where it could be love, question mark, that kind of piques my interest. Now, I don't know if that will make me like her as a character. It depends on what else happens in her questline, but yeah. Like, that's the only reason why I'm kind of interested in episode 4, to see that. Oich. I might. Like, even, like, watching that anime episode 4, that was so bad. I watched all of it too. That was bad. Once we get through episode 1 through 3 too, I am most likely gonna watch the anime. Bro, nice. Like, the reason why I like Hunkai is also because of that. Because there are hints that certain girls are a couple. The big one that's canon is Colin and Sakura. Those two were together. Like, God, it go. Oh God, no, bringing back sad memories. I am not going down that path unless I'm fucking drinking or something. I don't know, shit. But the big thing is, it's like the reason why I have that sort of niche interest, favor, bias to that is because I had a friend that was really nuts about girls and their Lisbomancy, the lesbianness kind of rubbed off on me, I guess. Or, yeah, so... There's a huge story behind that, but at the same time, I don't want to get into it because it brings me... Makes me all bleh. Speaking the truth, episode 4 anime was like, oh God. And then some of it was cringe too. I was like, oh God. I watched it because I started it, but at the same time, it was like, at the end, it was like, was it worth it? This was not good. Like, there were a couple characters that were interesting, but at the same time, it was like, oh great, my eyes. Alright, 2 more characters and then we'll be done. And then I'm gonna go crash. I keep on forgetting there's this thing over here that I should pick up too. Oh yeah, anime night too. I do need to plan that out as well. Ooh! Oh, I just remembered, like, I was watching Gigak's 2021 summer or spring anime review, and there was like this military one that caught my interest. I might need to read the light novel for that one. But it's like some commander that has feelings for their soldiers, their troops, and she feels a bit of pain every time a troop die under her command. I want to watch that one. That one, I really want to watch. It is military-like. I like military things. And that anime I want to see. What else? I can't remember what else I needed to watch. This guy cheat magician will always take number 1 on a hottest pile of shit. Oh my god, why? Why? John's like, YouTube's drunk again. You'll curse a fixed video on Kanata's channel for some reason. Wait, why is my video on? I mean, if... I feel bad. If Kanata's, what is it? It's like, oh, she's a Tenshi, she's an angel. And then do you see the curse stuff right there? Oh god, why is that next to an angel? That's his day 1 of State of Decay 2 found an ammo dupe. Ah man, State of Decay 2 was fun to play with. What is it? Zero says, episode Oracle anime was bad. Cut off some of the content of episode 1 and 3. Worst part, they didn't put other characters, just pulled the more important characters. Oof, I don't like that. I will most likely address that if I do watch it. But the thing is, the big thing is, especially if it's from, the big thing about anime adaptations, especially, well, video game, animes that are adapted off of the video game, most of the time video games is just better and you would rather play the video game because it just tells a lot more. You gotta also consider the fact that they're a different medium. Yeah, medium. As in, it's a different source. It's not like... A video game is a video game where an anime is an anime. It's not the same thing. It's like how people try to compare some stuff with anime, mangas, and then light novels. You gotta consider the main fact that these things are different mediums where they are trying to portray stuff in their own way within these certain mediums. So yes, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's get taken out, especially if they put it into an animation, and especially if they had to do it in 30 minutes. It's kind of a given that something like that's gonna happen. Whereas if you play the video game, that's not gonna happen because everything's fleshed out. So, yep. You posted it on Discord. Alright, I'll take a look before I go crash. So, I tried not to do a lot of comparisons, but there's some glaring differences. I would obviously, for example, point out a Kagame got killed because the anime was okay. Was it great compared to some other animes? No. Was it great in terms of how they portrayed certain things, especially from the original source or like what it could have been? There's so many things they left out in the anime, and that's why I will always say read the manga, because General Izeth is more of a badass in the fucking manga than the fucking anime. Along with Akame, because Akame went badass in the manga as well. A lot of the characters that got fleshed out and were badasses weren't really fleshed out in the actual animation. And then Overlord. I could say that the Overlord anime is okay, but if you really want to know the nitty-gritty stuff and see a bunch of the satire and the funniness and the goriness of what Overlord is, you might want to read the light novel. Like, there's so many things that happen in the light novel where I'm like, I don't think they would put this in the anime. Oh, they didn't put this in the anime. Holy shit, they're doing some other things. Especially the next, if they ever make a season 4 of Overlord and continue off of that, and they follow the source material, the next bits are really messed up. I cannot go into any further details because I don't want to spoil it, but it is really messed up. It is hilarious and messed up and grotesque and oh jeez. Ah, yeah. Because like you can't, like, for an anime, the only way you could try to squeeze everything is if you actually make it into maybe a movie anime and you can get all these little nitty-gritty things. But even then, some of the stuff that translate in a video game can't be translated into an anime as much. Like, actually, what is it? You won't be able to fit so many character interactions unless you have so many episodes and you're able to draw it out for so long. You're not going to have so many character interactions with all the characters in PSO2. So, of course, they're going to go for the main, obvious, important ones. But That's the thing. They get to take out a bunch of snippets. Like for Harry Potter, especially after reading the books and then watching the movies, they took out a number of things that it's like, that's different. That is different. Reading Lord of the Rings with Helm's Deep, they change a lot. They change some of the things from the Helm's Deep one. I think, if I remember correctly, since it's been a while since I read the book, I think in the Lord of the Rings movie with Helm's Deep, there weren't I don't think they had elves reinforcements. I don't think the elves actually helped them in Helm's Deep. I might have read that wrong. It's been ages since I read that damn thing, and it's been ages ever since I tried to decipher that damn thing too, because it's in a different language. It's like, it's English, but it's not actually English, because it's like in its own different style. So Overlord takes it. I really like Overlord. In terms of the anime, not really, but in terms of the actual concept and what's behind it, yeah, I like it. Especially reading the light novel, holy shit, that thing is something. I want to see the next volumes, but no, it's not out yet. I want to see the conclusion to it. Like, that's the number one thing I want to see. I want to see the conclusion to Overlord. I really like it. I want more of it sometimes, but it's like, yeah. Zero's like, only reason that Kagami got killed got ended like that is the anime. In the anime is because the manga wasn't finished, so the ending of the anime was not canon, while the ending for the anime is canon. I think they kind of hinted that too, in terms of the fact that it wasn't like the ending wasn't great. I think the anime did mention that at the end. One of the characters said that it could have been a different outcome ending compared to what was going on there and then. But yeah, the big thing though for Kagami got killed, it's like they took out an important arc, which I feel like they should have actually delayed and tried not to rush it as much, but I guess it was because they just wanted to get it over and done with, and they just started it, and they couldn't just stop halfway. I mean, they could have made a season 2, for all I care, but the big thing is with Kagami got killed, they didn't really put in the certain arc where it showed a bit of a tension between certain groups. Now, I'm not gonna spoil it if someone would want to go and read said manga, but it's like, I feel like the anime didn't do it the right justice that it deserved. But at the same time, I understand where the company is at, or whoever was running the animation and what they were doing. Yeah, I get it. They just had to put in something. Yeah, manga is canon. Okay, that's... Oh, you used the wrong terminology. But yeah, Overlord, I like reading the light novels. Overlord's definitely one of them. That was the one that got me into reading a lot of other light novels. What else? The other light novel that I'm reading, and I kind of need to find my books again. I haven't read the Tanya book. I am reading the light novel for Tanya. And I do have a collection of it, physically. I read like some other light novels online. The big one that I remember reading, actually no, was Overlord. Yeah, Overlord was the big one. The second big one was the Coiling Dragon. Damn, that's an old... It was first a manga. I think it was first a light novel from I can't remember where it originated from in terms of country. But I remember reading the Coiling Dragon, I think. The Coiling Dragon Ring or something. And that thing was stupidly long in terms of its light novel. It took me maybe a week for me to actually read all of its story. And then I just went on a light novel reading spree. Another one that I read was the Hafumi one. The one where the guy becomes really overpowered. Like the Hafumi? The world's strongest. The worst ability to the strongest being, or something like that. I need to pull up the name of it. Alright, see ya, Scar. Thanks for stopping by and chilling with us. Trying to remember the one. Goddamn. I can't remember the name because it's... I cannot pronounce it for the life of me, and the title is actually pretty long. And I just realized I could have killed you, but no, I didn't kill you. Because I'm trying to think. What was it? What was it called? This is gonna bother me. World weakest something to strongest something. This is gonna bother me. I need to figure out what the name of this one hero was called. Oh wait, I just remembered they did finish Attack on Titan. I do need to read that. This is gonna bother me, and I'm staring at like a list of all the strongest characters ever in anime. I've seen a bunch of Saitamas in Dragon Ball Z. Anyways, I'll figure out the name of it. It's gonna bother me to no end. Yes, I haven't read the novel for it. I did read the manga, and then I did watch a bit of the anime for the Rising Shield Hero. I think I stopped reading the manga because I got annoyed with how it kind of went a peaceful route. Sort of ish. It's like he kind of, the main character is now trying to help out his fellow hero mates, and it's like, these guys are still treating him like shit, and they're complete idiots at times. Man, what was that one? Shit, I don't remember. There's like so many things that I kind of went on a reading spree with, but then I never wrote it down. That's the one thing that I'm sucking at. Like making sure to write down the names of the things that I kind of finished. Which is why I can't remember all the mangas that I have ever read in my lifespan. Hey there, killer, how you doing? Alright, I think there's one more weekly, then I'll be done, then I'm going to bed. Like, I'm just gonna go plop on the bed, be like, blah. I think they might release MD3 after... Oh wait, I just realized. I've been hitting that up button and I've already maxed it out. So yeah, I'm gonna go plop on the bed soon. One more character, we're done. And then I gotta do this again next week! Or on the 29th. Alright, I did Pandora, I did Rosa, I did... Actually, Rosa's next. Bella, I did... DBS, or who is this? Yeah, DBS. I never wrote you down. Why do I not? I always skip you. Alright, so around midnight, I am most likely going to be releasing episode 3 of Blood Bow's adventure. I already got like a bunch of episodes prepped and lined up. I do need to edit a couple other videos. But yeah, last character. Then I'm done. And then I'm done. Dead done. Dead done. Done. Dead done. Okay, hold up. This is gonna bother me if I can't. It's Arifun. Oh. I remember the name of it. Arifaf. Yes, here. This thing. This thing right here. No, I don't want to watch it. This thing. This thing is what I read. And in all honesty, I shouldn't have read a good chunk. I mean, it was an okay ride, but I lost my interest after the first important arc, and then later on, because the guy's just overpowered from there on out. And it was like, I like some of that, like solo leveling warrior, or solo leveling. I think it's called just solo leveling. Yeah, solo leveling. Like I had fun reading that. It was a blast. But this one, it's kind of like, I started reading it, and then as I continued to read it, some of it wasn't that dangerous anymore, and I kind of lost interest. The big thing about this was the beginning part. Afterwards, it was just like, oh, okay. Pretty generic, pretty simple. But yeah, this thing, Ara Furita, from commonplace to world's strongest. That thing was an interesting read at the very beginning, but then I lost my interest as it continues to push onwards. Like, I would say it lost its drive once you get past the first half. Like, the very beginning where he had to fight for survival and then he just became really strong and did so many things. That was, like, cool. I like that. But when he went back to the real world and he's just overpowered and he just does a lot of things, it annoyed me because it was like, all the girls are going to him. These other heroes are somewhat dumb. He's just overpowered. The last fight, I think it was actually okay, especially with their boss, with the actual boss fight that happens, which I'm not gonna spoil. But all in all, in terms of the beginning and then the beginning and the end is what I remember. The in-between, not so much. Yeah, hardcore leveling warrior and solo leveling, like, I have a blast reading those because it's literally showing all of the things that they had to do to get powerful. And even if they were powerful, they are met with a nuisance. The problem with having an overpowered character is that you need threats that can counter them. And with solo leveling, they make sure that everything this guy does, he is still having a bit of issues here and there. Like, yes, he is overpowered in a couple moments where it's like, oh yeah, you definitely don't want to mess with him. But then there's moments where he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I might die. And that's the thing. You need a balance of those things. And with some overpowered characters, it's just overpowered. And the problem with having overpoweredness, and I already realized this when I was playing video games, it's not fun. Like, the reason why I made the stuff hard in my Blood Bowl, in my RimWorld playthrough, is because I did that on purpose because I want it to be fun for myself. And the best way to make sure it's fun is to place a bunch of other things that are scary and dangerous. And I decided to go for like the highest difficulty as well. And I'm surrounded by 3 Void members, and it's not fun. They're really dangerous, especially in giant numbers. Even though I have a Space Marine, it's dangerous. Pokemon challenge videos? What is it? It's called a Snuzzle? Could try to do that. But that's the thing, you need a balance of things. If you're gonna make something overpowered, you need everything to either be able to do it. The thing about the 40k universe, if you know about 40k, you will understand that almost everything in that universe can kill you. And everything is pretty broken. And if you put them in a scenario where it's like, oh yeah, put them up against like some other Space Marine. Those fucking 40k stuff is just too strong. The big example is like how there's a couple videos out there when I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos where they try to compare it to like Star Wars and Halo and stuff, and it's like, those guys don't stand a chance. Like, there's a couple instances where some things in their universe could be 40k, but the thing about 40k is that they balance everything by making everything stupidly broken. Because if you don't know what a Space Marine is, pretty much it's a enhancement. It's like your super soldiers from Halo. It's like super soldiers from what is it, like in Star Wars. But the thing is, they are really enhanced. They got like a second heart. They have a good chunk of upgrades to their own organs where they can breathe and stuff. If they need to eat something, they can actually eat any sort of flesh from their enemies or whatnot. They altered the human to the point where it's like, holy shit, what the hell am I fighting against? But at the same time, an orc can easily kill one of these Space Marines by just shooting at them. Doesn't matter how broken they are, doesn't matter how sturdy their arm is. The orcs have weapons that can actually penetrate through that, along with almost all the alien races. And this is just one Space Marine. Now, if you put that up against someone in the Halo universe where they didn't really alter their organs like that, and they're fighting against them, it's like, it's gonna be a joke, because that Space Marine is just fucking broken. Oh god. If the thing is, I like reading about the 40k universe. I like how it is straight up constant fighting here and there. At the same time, I do not. Out of all the worlds I want to visit, that is not one of them. I do not want to be stuck in a 40k universe because that thing is so bad to the point where it's like I am just staring at what I'm reading. Cause the Eldar, even though you got those like I hate the Eldar technology because it's alien like and they're like space elves. If you're familiar with elves, they're good with bows and arrows. That's the stereotype of them. And what's worse about space Eldar, space elves, they're good with weapons. And that means they have long range shit. And I hate their long range shit. And I really hate them because it reminds me of elves, but in space, with guns, Anyways, back to the topic. Especially with like me playing the RimWorld mod and then using 40k stuff and fighting against Eldar, I really hate their weapons because they are good and they have the range. I don't like range. I hate it when they have the range and I don't have the range. But yeah, like this Dark Eldar. The point of why I brought up the Eldar is that you got these Eldars that are kind of like immortals, but you know if you kill them, they'll die. Or you know if you do something against their body, they'll die like certain ways. And it also depends on what happens in the afterlife as well. But there's something called Dark Eldars. These Dark Eldars are pretty much the opposite of Eldars. Instead of trying to seek out knowledge so they can perfect their arts and do all the stuff that Immortals can do, these Dark Eldars get bored and they want to torture and maim and raid and do a bunch of very immoral, questionable things. Granted that, you know, there's no rules and laws to prevent such atrocities to happen to you. So, yeah, Dark Eldars are just sadistic elves. They're the worst kinds. And I wouldn't ever want to be captured by them. What's worse is that you think that's bad. Think about the chaos. Like, I'd rather fight against an orc. If I was living in the 40k universe, would I rather be captured by the Eldar, be captured by the chaos, or would I rather fight against an orc and get straight up shot in the head? I'd rather take the third option, because I don't know what the fucking Dark Eldar would do with you. Second one, Chaos, they could torture you endlessly. I mean, Eldar could do the same thing too, so those two I'm not gonna do. Like, if you read the 40k stuff, it is really stupid. And I like the fighting aspect of it. I like reading about it, understanding a bit of lore, going behind some of the nitty-gritty stuff. But at the same time, do I ever want to be in that world? No. No. Just no. That's the one that I'm going to put at the very bottom. Because almost everything is going to kill you. And you're just one person. You're just one being out of like a bunch of billions of people. We do it because it's fun type beat. Oh gosh, yeah, no. 40k universe 1 stuff, yeah. I'd rather be a Spartan from Halo. I'd rather be maybe a clone commando in like Star Wars, or maybe go Sith or Jedi. But anything 40k related and me being in that, no. Yeah, every mission is a suicide mission. Everything that you could do, like. Especially with how the corruption works. Like, anything you can do, even if it's like a simple action, there's a chance that you might be influenced by chaos. It's like Zargons from Zastra. It's like, gosh darn. I 40k. That's why I put the 40k mod into my RimWorld, because it is interesting. I like playing as evil, and I like chaos, but do I really want to mess with chaos if it was in real life and stuff? I don't know. But in terms of that 40k chaos stuff, and me being on the opposite end and I'm not on their team, yeah, no. I mean, even if I'm on their team, I gotta be careful because these chaos beings are just crazy in general. I think Nurgle's the only nice one. Like, Nurgle's the god of decay. Yeah, you may not have a perfect looking body, and yeah, you might get sick, but Nurgle will take care of you. He'll make sure that you're treated right compared to some of the other ones. Okay, it's from a movie. But anyways, enough chit chat. That is it. We are done. I actually completed my weeklies before the maintenance kick in. Surprisingly enough. I think I started this, what, 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago. 2 hours, 25 minutes ago. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, It's not gonna be a PSO2 stream. I might see what's up on PSO2. I think there might be Mining Defense 3 upgrade. I might do a recording for that, or I might actually do a small stream for it, depending on how that plays out. But yeah, that is it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be most likely around the time that I started doing this sort of stream, which is like 7 or 8 my time. I am gonna be setting up Valheim and just be streaming that, playing that with my pals, and just having a good old time, just beating up various things, question mark. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.